All right, here we are again.
Here we are yet again. Hey, Chad, what episode is this, Chad?
This is episode number 135 of SlapperCast.
Nice.
Very strange mobile edition. We have a guest.
Guests.
Lori Valencia-Beal, also known as Merch Baden.
Don't forget Jeff over there.
I'm sorry, yeah, and Jeff Duncan. The incomparable Jeff Duncan.
Hello.
Fiddle player. We just played at Arena Theater last night. We're on our way to Kemah Boardwalk now.
What fucking time is it?
I don't know.
Little sympathy right now.
11:20
11:20 a.m.
people.
a.m. Some of us didn't get out of the green room until 3 a.m. So it's impressive we're all alive and here. Right, Jeff?
Right.
Jeff, as he's known in the... Wait a minute. No.
Edit that part out.
Yeah.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? Did we open for 38 Special?
We did.
We did.
Indeed.
How was that?
It was a bruiser.
A bruiser. What about that staff? Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Holy
Very nice.
God. Every single one of them a saint in their own right.
Lawan and Bryant, Toby. Who's the other guy who's running the board with Luba back
I didn't
there?
get his name.
I didn't get his name.
Oh, I did get Josh, the
Josh.
Josh was the runner on stage.
runner, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single detail, every single whim looked after. The green room stuffed it with snacks and water, all kinds of stuff, and
Yeah.
they turned the other cheek when it came to hooker and blow time, right?
Well, we had a long, me and Lawan had a long text chat about that, which we'll have to save for another time.
Okay.
But basically it worked out that he thought he was texting somebody else, so he was texting me, and hilarity ensued.
I was yes, yeah. It was classic, and so a lot of you.
Say all the pictures that he sent.
Oh yeah, we had pictures.
Yeah. A lot of you know Jeff from Jeff is the fiddler on Blackmatic. He's also been Blaggard number 5 for eternity. You know, ever since the Slancha days downtown Houston. But Jeff was with us last night, played his ass off, and it's just the nice thing about Arena Theater is you get to see every eyeball in the place.
Yeah.
It's just the stage is comfortable and spacious, and the sound is great, and the way that they have the place set out, you can see every fucking eyeball of it. Not one cell phone, nobody checking their phones, everybody engaged. So whether you like 38 Special or not, they're people, they're fans, their audience, they came to see a rock show and they didn't take their eyes off the fucking stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say hats off, but I can't do that because we don't have room right now. But yeah, spectacular stuff. Like I said, nobody watched, but everybody watching the show. Jeff played his ass off. Luba from the Continental Club. If you don't know, Luba has he's the head guy in the Brooklyn Twang. Killer singer-songwriter, guitar player, sound guy. It's just weird to have somebody with all those hats and be a professional and be top level, top tier in every single one of them.
He's a wonderkind. Lori, how did it sound in there?
Fantastic.
Yeah? Oh, this is hard.
Fantastic. I think the best part was when I was running around trying to take some pictures, just seeing smiles on everybody's faces and elbowing, the fans were elbowing each other, like, check them out. So, yeah, Patrick is spot on, and nobody was on their phones. Everybody was enjoying that show. And
Nice.
38 Special sounded great, but I gotta say, Blaggards mix is just a little bit better. Thank you, Luba.
But
I just want to say that I was actually on my phone the whole time.
So this is Lori's first time on SlapperCast. However, some Nebraska friends
Second time,
that will not be mentioned have asked over and over and over again to have her and Chris on, because it seems like every weekend we're always like, thanks Lori and Chris for selling all our shit. Everything's gone. Thank you. She is the reason why all this stuff gets done. Why there's photographs, why there's live videos, why there's energy, passion, fire, everything. And it's just, so that's the reason right there.
Yeah.
Well, there's no harder working band, so you guys deserve it. But we sell because your fans are awesome. It's not really me. Thanks, but it's not really me, it's you guys.
No.
As
Yeah.
You guys, the fans.
Yeah.
The fans.
Yes.
Yeah, it's totally us.
Yeah, Chad came here for an argument. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it always makes a huge difference when we have somebody on the gear for us, especially somebody like you who knows the game, who knows us, who knows our fans.
And she doesn't punch. And she doesn't punch babies.
Doesn't
Eric.
punch babies.
Well, she should learn.
Different time. So Jeff, how was it for you? That was your first time in Arena
Yeah,
Theater.
it was. Yes, it was awesome. Gave me kind of some glimpses of my rock star dreams, which was kind of fun to get up there on the stage. And I loved like the getting escorted down the aisle by the police.
Yeah.
It was kind of like,
That was kinda
whoa,
funny.
this was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But you missed the grab ass, right?
Well, yeah. We did that later.
With the cop.
With the cops, yeah. But it was fun. I mean, I loved it. At one point, I don't remember his name, Eric, but one of the workers there, he came in the green room and he came up to me and he said, "Did you grow up in a black church?" And I said, I was like,
on.
"No."
That was the line,
Yeah.
yeah. He was great.
That was hilarious. He's like, "'Cause boy, you made me catch that Holy Ghost there." I was like, "Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that."
That's funny. Nobody's ever said that to you, Eric.
But they know better.
Yeah.
No, it was great. I really enjoyed it. We stayed. I met up with my brother, and we stayed for quite a bit of the 38 Special show, and that was really fun too.
Cool.
It's kind of, I've seen some memes about it, but it's always like when you go to a rock show, and it's like the musicians and they're going to a rock show, and it's always like the guy on the bench wanting to get in there, from the football game or whatever. And it was actually like, wow, I got a chance to get up there and actually do that this time. So it was really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the opportunity.
Oh, man.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
And so I told Jeff yesterday, I said, it's so nice to be able to just call you, no rehearsal, no nothing. We can switch stuff on the fly, and I can just kind of give you one of those dying looks that I give you. And he goes, "Oh yeah, we're probably going to change key here. The temperature." They've added something new, and he doesn't miss a beat. Just big ears, great hands, and that's what it's a delight to have you, Jeff. And we were, which and of course then that other vocal comes in, because it takes all the pressure off Eric from having to do those BG high harmonies and those dance moves.
The sound was so good in the mix last night that those vocal harmonies were just so much fun to do last night.
Yeah.
When we all came in together, I was like, oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
So that really energized.
Yeah, really.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, about the police escort thing too. Was it somebody pointed out? Was it you, Loy? Said that the crew here really appreciate the local bands. Yeah. So they did not skimp on. We were treated just as good as the actual headliners.
Let me expand on that too, because Luba had said the same thing when he was working the board. They said the Arena Theater crew said to Luba, I can't quote, but as close as I can get, he said we are more proud of our local bands because they come in and they do a great job, and so they give them all the bells and whistles. There's no half, there's no. They give them the lights because Appliance, the stage manager, asked us. He said, "Hey, do you have any light cues or anything?" I mean, they wanted to do full-on production to a band they'd never seen before, but they gave us the entire run of the show.
A couple flashy stuff going on towards the end, and a couple light changes, so it kind of made the show a little more fun than it already was. But it's just a good model of being confident in what we do without being jerks about it, being cordial to the staff, always saying please and thank you, and
always sharing the hookers and blow.
That can open up so many doors. And I mentioned several times, I said I hope we can come back and do this again sometime.
Yeah,
maybe for Amy Grant.
I try to go out of my way to say thank you all the time to those guys because they're working hard, and I felt very appreciated there, and I just wanted to say to those guys too how much I appreciated everything they were doing for us. So I like every time somebody would run a cord and plug it in, I would say, "Oh, thank you," and every time somebody would adjust something for me, I'd say, "Oh, thank you very much," because I think it just goes a long way, like you said, just to show that appreciation. I think it's really important. Those guys are working hard too.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the Blaggard way.
Wow. Because as soon as this camera goes off, We're like, well, fuck you, you sped up. No, you sound like shit. So just, yeah, we're all peace and love right now, but as soon as the camera's off, it's fucking go time. Anyway, back to you in the studio, Chuck.
So where are we going next week?
Oh,
Yes,
I think I'm
good
joining
call.
some
yes.
of those shows next
Yes,
week.
you is. Yes, you is. So we got a really special show on Friday. We're out in Molly's in Kingwood. Now you're gonna be hearing this on today, Tuesday. So it's this Friday. It's Molly's in Kingwood. There's no cover charge. However, it's a private club because it's a dry county. So you have to show your ID to get in, no matter what, and you're then a member. But I'll tell you something about Molly's in Kingwood. They're like the perfect girlfriend. They never say no, and they're always ready for you to come in, if you know what I mean. So, no, seriously, they're Jeff runs a tight ship up there in Kingwood. The food's great. They do pub food. They do pizzas. They do sandwiches. They do snacks, whatever. It's always top notch. And we're going there to celebrate the life of David Carr. And anybody that knows us, anybody that's seen us, knows David Carr. He's for the longest time, and still is. Yeah, he and his twin brother Billy were and still are the biggest Blackguard fans you've ever met. So I don't know what that says about them, but we certainly just adore them. We were lucky enough to have David on the last Ireland trip. And everybody, Ireland, airplane, America, everywhere we stopped, everybody loved him. And so his son will be there, Mike, his younger brother, will be there, and we're going to celebrate his life. We're going to do a bunch of Rebel songs. We're going to do a bunch of David's favorites, and Jeff, Duncan here, and Turi, of course, and Chris were David's and Billy's absolute favorite. Why do I say all three? Because Chad will attest to this. When we first started, that they would come out to the shows just because we were doing Rebel songs and they liked us and whatnot. But those first shows were pretty fucking rough. But they still came out and they clapped and they, sang along and they. But
They paid attention to everything we did.
Yeah, every lyric change, every new thing that we'd add every week. But I'll say this: when they didn't like somebody, nobody else knew it except Chad and I. It was always, that was really good, and then they kind of, and they had this way of just kind of skating around who they didn't like. So it was really, really. It's just the honesty was nice, and their manners were so good. Their mother Billy was a huge presence in the Irish community, and she raised those boys right. So that's Friday, and then Saturday. What's Saturday? Never forget. Did we forget?
Sherwood,
September 11th.
Yes.
Sherwood Celtic Festival, and we'll be joined by some of our favorite bands.
we can't name.
I don't know any of them.
You know those guys?
Yeah, you know the ones that sound like yeah, those guys.
We won't name.
And they go like this a lot. Yeah, those ones. So, and just tremendous event. All ages. There's all kinds of face paintings. The food's great. There's just tons of space, Highland games, all kinds of stuff. And there's the acoustic stage as well, for the stoners. No offense, Chad.
Are you doing the fire dancers again this year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Solar Rain. Yeah, I'm sure that they always do something with us at the end when it gets dark on our last set. But yeah, those
It's always dark.
those guys are really good. So what?
It's always dark.
It's always.
This is a little more trigger.
Solar rain came down. The solar rain came down.
Oh,
That's all I got.
Okay.
pretty fucking good.
Some snatch.
Yeah.
Solo short.
Drum solo short. It wasn't short. I don't know what they define as short. It's 38 special, but that was not
Yeah.
short. But it's definitely time to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
right.
So,
You're about to watch a car accident. Oh,
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, well, we can see that. Sorry.
No, we
Yeah.
need something to go viral.
all right.
Love it forward.
Should we call it?
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank you,
listening.
Lori.
Bye, thank you.
Hey, Jeff.
Thanks.
Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Mary Ellen.
Good night, John Boy.